What up, what up? It's Ace OG, back in the time, back in the video. So the title of this video is gonna be, film yourself working on YouTube. At least that's gonna be the logistics of the actual title. Might change it, we'll see what happens. So admin notes, thanks again to our subscribe channel. It is cold out here, y'all. I definitely keep pushing it out. Give you leverage, better yourselves. My lips, I think, are actually numb right now, so we're gonna get into it right now because it's really crazy out here. It is a very cold, blustery winter day in January of 2025. Actually, it's the day after New Year's, and yeah, it's cold out here, y'all. It's barely anybody walking out here. It is 38 degrees right now currently. The wind chill makes it feel like it's 28. But I still came out here to walk. I gotta do it, y'all. If it ain't raining, I gotta come out here and walk, y'all. I got to. So let's get into it. So, film yourself working on YouTube. So what do I mean by that? So as you can see right now, I'm actually walking out here outside of work, obviously, right? But I'm doing some filming. You look behind me, that's the Potomac River right there. Potomac River. I think that's Arlington on the other side right there. Because of job security and some other things, filming for myself inside my workplace is not gonna be the best option, right? But for other folks, like if you're working at, like a conventional job, like I don't know, Walmart, Target, a grocery store, a department store, a mall, folks really want to see content like that right now on YouTube. They want authenticity, and we've been preaching about this for a very long time here, at least the last year on YouTube, when we say that that these new content creators that are coming out that are getting a lot of views, they're being very real and very transparent when it comes to everything in their life, whether it be relationship issues, job issues, family issues, you name it. They're coming out here and they're telling the real. And viewers on YouTube are actually really taking heed to this stuff, and they're getting a lot of viewership, they're getting a lot of subscribers, and they're getting monetized very quickly. So that'd be one of my real main suggestions in 2025 when it comes to you building a YouTube channel. Be very authentic. It's still cold, y'all. Be very authentic, right? When it comes to your channel, when it comes to you actually creating content, and just be real. Don't sugarcoat anything. Be respectful, obviously, right? But make sure that you push out the most realist content out there possible, because anything outside of that is not going to do well. It's not going to do very well on YouTube at this point. I know for myself, I probably come out here some more that can film more content. I know for the most part, a lot of times when I do content anyway, during my lunchtime, I come out here and I film, talk in the camera, right? But I think I'm gonna actually start going to different places around here. Maybe go to different places here in Georgetown. I'm in Georgetown right now. To go to different restaurants, look at menus, all these other things. You know what I'm saying? Just being very authentic, right? But I do understand that everybody's not able, right? There's a lot of folks that watch my channel that do not live near DC. But I truly believe that they're coming out here and actually, like, let's say you don't live in DC, you don't work in DC, right? But you want to come out here and visit, right? So now I'm giving out content, that will get you to the point where you know which restaurants to go to, which areas to go to, right? It's all about being real. It's all about showing folks different things. It's an ice rink. I've never seen them do this before. So once again, the water's behind me. It's cold out here, y'all. It is cold. But yeah, this is they must have just did this, because I've been out here numerous times before during the winter time. I've never seen them do this. Hold on, y'all. So at the camera angle, I had to keep swapping hands. My dumb tail didn't bring in the gloves, so I'm trying to hold this camera in 28-degree weather without no gloves on. So let's see how that work out. So behind me, it's an ice rink, y'all. Nice. I mean, it's January 2nd, you know what I'm saying? So we still see Christmas stuff out here. Actually, I'm gonna walk this way because actually I actually came down here to get some sticks, some cigars, from my favorite cigar shop. But yeah, filming your job is going to be one of the quickest ways, I think, for you to get monetized on YouTube right now, really. Because even though I don't think the job market is really that bad right now when it comes to you actually getting a job, the problem is that there are a lot of jobs that you can get right now that don't pay enough to survive, right? And it hasn't been too long ago where you can get a job, you know, at and I'm not going to say, you know, a specific job, but I mean, but, you know, a job that's considered, I guess, low income to a certain degree, right? You know, it wasn't too long ago where you can get I guess, a normal job, and you know, at the very least, you'll be able to, you know, to live maybe not comfortably, but I mean, but to survive, right? You know, be able to rent a room out, get a very small apartment, and just live. You know what I'm saying? Be able to survive. And during this day and age, man, it's crazy. Like, I'm extremely blessed to be able to be in the position I'm in right now, because I couldn't imagine being in a position right now where I didn't have my skill set, I didn't have my degrees, I didn't have my certifications, and I didn't have my experience to fall back on when it came to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, at this point right now, I mean, I really don't want to do this, but I mean, if it really came down to it, I could really be a freelancer and still be able to get a bag. And a lot of, in IT, right? Being a freelancer and IT person. And a lot of folks these days cannot do that. And I'm not just saying like just IT, I'm talking about a lot of folks do not have the intestinal fortitude to be able to be a freelancer. So that's one of the reasons why I say that filming yourself at work can make you a bag on YouTube, because you're literally showing folks, your average person, what is it like to be working at a particular job that you could probably easily get, right? And just a day-to-day life, how you're navigating through things. Maybe talk about bills, talk about your work hours, right? Talk about the specific job you have at a particular job, what you're doing. YouTube is they're really on this right now, and I think they're paying a lot of money when it comes to AdSense, when it comes to these particular videos, because once again, we got to understand AdSense is really based off of what the genre and what type of video you're making, not based off of your actual the quality of your content. So once again, like if you're talking about money, then guess what? AdSense is going to push out commercials to talk about money. If you're talking about food, they can push out ads to talk about food. And the number one paying AdSense commercials you can get at any time is anything talk about money. Because these companies pay YouTube to push out their commercials, right? So of course YouTube gets a cut, but then the amount they're paying out is so big. That's why you got small content creators that they just got monetized that are making $2,000 one month, $4,000 another month, because the AdSense revenue is so big because they talk about money. And I've seen where there's been some content creators that I've seen recently that have talked about being on a job, talking about what their job consists of, and AdSense paying them a lot of money, So yeah, y'all need to get on this wave, y'all. So my suggestion, one of the ways to build a YouTube channel right now is to film yourself at work, right? I mean, be mindful of the legal ramifications of doing that as well, because you don't want to film yourself at work, but then HR comes back and says, you know what, well, you wasn't authorized to to show this and show that, and then you'll mess around and get fired. We don't want that at all, right? So even though I understand that folks want to be the real, but sometimes being the real gets yourself in trouble. So you'll make sure that before you start filming at work, make sure you get authorization, at least understand what HR will do if you film at your work, at your job. Because we don't want somebody getting in a legal position, because that's crazy. So anyways, y'all comment in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. Let me discuss this topic or subject that benefits your channel. Email me at asog757@gmail.com. Email address, description below. It is cold, y'all. It is cold. So forgive me for the quality of the video, but I gotta get back. I gotta get these sticks and get the hell out of here and get back to work, y'all. Say SOG signing out. I'm gone.